Trying to go to Next at the local retail centre. But at the moment I can't even get out my blooming drive. Oh, here we go. Quick. There we go. Yeah, I bought this dangly hangy thing which I'm hoping to get replaced. I bought it probably end of August and put it away because I knew I wanted it in the front room when it had been decorated. And then when I came to get it out, it's like a big moon and then stars on chains dangling off the bottom of it. Isn't it pretty? But when I got it out and hung it up, I realised it's missing one of its stars, so for the windscreen wipers. So I need to nip there and see if they can exchange it for me. Can't find my receipt, so I'm hoping that they're decent about it. Bought it some while ago now. And then I'm also going to nip to Hobbycraft because I want to get a wreath base and hopefully some of the little wired toadstools. I suddenly remembered last night that I'd bought loads of stuff from a florist shop that we sometimes go to make a really pretty Bramley Hedge inspired wreath. Oh, thank you, kind person. It's very decent of you. And I've got everything for it apart from the toadstools and the wreath itself. So I'm going to nip in Hobbycraft and see if I can get those. But I'm not parking in the car park for the shopping place itself because it's always rammed, and on Saturdays it's almost impossible. But there's a little place where I should be able to leave the car just like 2 minutes walk around the corner from it, hopefully. So watch this space. What's the weather like where you are today? I can tell you now it's absolutely vile here. But perfect weather for cleaning, sorting out and cozying up. It's not finished. I've just put it on the door to appraise it. I think it needs pine cones, which I know I've got somewhere but I can't find. And I want something orangey in it. So maybe orange leaves to add to it. I'm really happy with it. I've put in, I think already, or I will put in, a picture of the wreath that inspired it. Obviously I don't want to copy the idea altogether because that wouldn't be very nice, but I wanted to create something on a similar vein. I'm happy with how it's coming on so far, but I'll have a think and a look around for some extra bits to add to it. I know I collected some teeny weeny pine cones somewhere and I want to put some glitter on them. I've got some really nice holographic glitter glue. Just a little smattering to make it look slightly frosty. Let me know what you think I should add to it. I'm happy with it so far. Hello, I'm just about to start making the tea. Got some sausages in the oven. We're doing a sausagey pasta thing that I've discovered, which is very nice for tea. But before I forget today, I just wanted to talk about this, which is a cowl that I was wearing on day one, and Karen asked me about the pattern. Now, if I just do this, you will see that it is as long, twice the length of my wingspan. It's made in garter stitch, so it has stretched, and if I washed it and blocked it properly again, it would ping back a lot, and it's all scrunched up because I wear it such a lot. But I explained to Karen that it's actually an advent project that I made over 2 years, so not last year but the year before, so 2017 and 2018 advents I made this, and every day I added a little stripe in. So if I can just find the spot, I did a really dodgy 3 needle cast off there. So I started here with the pink, and I think I cast on about 60 or 65 stitches, and I knitted about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, I knitted 12 rows of each colour, the only exception being when I got to here, because between that black bit there and that green bit there is one full repeat of some London house yarn that I had. It was called Yule Ball, and it was a Christmas one, and I added that in, like the full stripe sequence there, and I just kept going. I added some extras in between the 2 advents as well, and I'd do a few, and then I'd darn a few ends in, and then I'd do a few, and as I say, I really need to wash and just dry this flat and let it shrink back up again, but I really like the effect of it, and I can go round 3 times, and even then I could probably make it another one if I was really cold, and it all just sort of hangs very cosily, and you can scrunch it up and it goes really nice and deep in the back of your neck. So it's not a pattern as such, but that's all I did, and I think if I did it again I would probably do a provisional cast on. Now what did I do? I didn't do a 3 needle cast off. No, I think I picked up the cast on edge and did a, yeah, I think that's what I did. It's that long ago now, I can't remember, but that's it basically. I think I would probably do a provisional cast on and do a Kitchener stitch if I were to do it again. But you know what I said about being obsessed with Christmas decorations? Well, that goes for Halloween decorations as well. Not to the same extent. I haven't got as many Halloween decorations. But in Easter this year, I bought a twiggy tree because I'd gathered some more Easter decks and I wanted something nice to hang them on. And I thought I'm going to get that out for Halloween as well, which gave me an excuse to buy more Halloween decorations. And I happened to be browsing the John Lewis website the other day, and I found these. You can't see them very well because they're just in a net. So if I open this, I can show them to you. individually. Ooh, there we go. So there should be 2 witches' boots, 2 witches' hats and 2 witchy cats in here. So we've got, oh, this is very sort of Fantasia, look. Isn't that lovely? And they're shatterproof ones. I need to put something in the top. I'll find some nice thread. So that's a hat. Look at that, that's a boot. Here's the other boot with a spider and a web on. And here's a witchy cat. Look at that face. How gorgeous. And here's the other witchy cat with a purple hat. And here's the last witch's hat. Now I've got other baubles as well, which I've decorated myself in past years. So before Halloween decorations became a thing really in Britain, I used to buy things at Christmas that would fit. So one year I got some purple and orange and green jingle bells from Dunelm Mill when they were having them in at Christmas, and I put them away until next Halloween. And I also got purple and orange baubles, and then I used various different little techniques to decorate them myself to make, and I did things like spiders' webs and put spooky coloured sequins and things on them. So obviously as we progress I will show those to you, but right now it's time to get tea ready. Yay! Anybody else really bored of trying to decide what to make for tea every single night? Yeah, that's me. Look how this is growing. Honestly, this pattern, it just knits itself. It's so fast. Absolutely beautiful. I would recommend it to anyone. And also, if I do say so myself, I think this was an excellent choice of yarn for the design as well. You saw me put the heel line in there earlier. Thought I'd just show you that process because a few people have asked me. But I am planning on doing a proper tutorial on forethought heels at some point. So right now I've got to go and wash Cosmo. He's got to have a shower and I'm going to get into bed. And then I think I'll be having a little knit on these. Maybe do a bit of my secret knitting tonight because that's been a bit neglected. And maybe watch a bit of Strictly and then get an early night because tomorrow we're having an exciting day out, which I will take you along on, obviously. So I'm going to say night night and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.